Welcome to Musiana, the dream world of music. I hope you have gone through our previous episodes where we talked about many things already regarding the postures of sitting, regarding the finger movements, regarding the source of tabla, regarding the tals, the rhythmic cycles, the beats, the microbeats, and we came to reciting the bowls with clapping, which is the most important thing to know the feel of the music that a composition has. Unless the composition has a feel in it, the rhythm of the music that comes out through the composition, there's no meaning of just playing. Even playing at a fast speed, one can generate the speed with practicing. But there are so many things to take care. I often say that it's one of the maybe 99 things or 100 things that are needed. So there are 99 things more to follow other than the speed. Only speed of a composition won't help. It has to be on the beat. It has to be melodious. There has to be a balance in it. There has to be a perfect measurement. There has to be the pause, which is one of the main important things in the music. There has to be the dynamics, where to play soft, where to play hard. There has to be proper accents on right timings, and so many other things. Those things we eventually learn if we clap and recite the compositions. Say, for example, as we were talking Teen Tal in our previous episode, to keep Teen Tal and play a composition like a theme. I suppose we talked about a theme that goes dhatra ke dhate te khena dhati khena thuna khena. Say this theme, and we play some variations. Let's keep Teen Tal, dha, then, dha, and then try to say this in single time tempo and double time tempo. Te, then, da, dha, tre, ke, dhe, te, ghe, na, dha, ti, ghe, na, thun, na, ke, na, ta, tre, ke, te, ke, na, dha, ti, ghe, na. Then double time tempo. Dhatre ke, dhe, te, ghe, na, dhati, ghe, na, thun, na, ke, na, tatre ke, te, ke, na, dhati, ghe, na, dhin, na, ghe, na. You might have noticed that this has an ascending and a descending movement. Like in Indian melody, we have sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa, like do re mi fa sol la ti do, and then coming back again sa ni dha pa ma ga re sa, to come back to sa. So same way in Teen Tal we have dha then na, dha then na, and then dha tin na, te then na, dha, to come back to the sum again, to the first beat again. Same way the composition has that. So dhatre ke, dhe, te, ghe, na, dhati, ghe, na, thun, na, ke, na, tatre ke, te, ke, na, dhati, ghe, na, dhin, na, ghe, na, dha. From there we do the double, from there we do the 3 times and 4 times and so on and so forth. So to keep that and reciting at the same time with keeping the microbeats registered in our head, that's the first and foremost thing to follow and to learn and to practice. Let's try and do that. Dha, then, dha, then, dha, dha, then, na, te, then, da, dhatre ke, te, ghe, na, dhati, ghe, na, thun, na, ke, na, tatre ke, te. Double times. Now 3 times. Dhatrike dhete te ghena dhati ghena tuna ghena dhatrike dhete te ghena dhati ghena dhina ghena dhatrike dhete te ghena dhati ghena tuna ghena dhatrike dhete te dhati ghena dhina ghena dhatrike dhete te ghena dhati ghena tuna ghena dhatrike dhete te ghena dhati ghena. 4 times. Dhatrike dhete te ghena dhati ghena tuna ghena dhatrike dhete te ghena dhati ghena dhina ghena dhatrike dhete te ghena dhati ghena tuna dhatrike dhete te ghena dhati ghena dhina ghena. Like this we do 4 times and 6 times and 8 times, and then maybe on 8 times we do the variations of the theme. Play eti high, the ending phrase, come back to the sum and play the tin tal again. In this case we call the tin tal, the frame of the rhythmic cycle, as theka. The theka we will also talk about later on. So this is how the reciting with the claps go, so that when we play, keeps going on in our mind all the time. Even someone is not clapping, it would come at the right point and the right bowl would be played started also from the right beat and end at the right beat. Let's do the same thing while he keeps the beat and I play instead of saying, so that you can understand if the same way it was spoken, recited, it is played also. Dhatrike dhete te ghena dhati ghena tuna ghena dhatrike dhete te ghena dhati ghena dhina ghena dhatrike dhete te ghena dhati ghena tuna ghena, and maybe a couple of variations just to show you that how important it is to recite and keep the meter strong. So dha din din dha dha din din dha dha din din na te te din din dha dha te 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 din. Also recite and play at the same time while practicing. Na tin tin na te te din din da dha tre ke the te te ghena dhati ghena tunna ghena ta tre ke te 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 ghena dhati ghena dhinna ghena the te te ghena ghena tunna ghena ta tre ke te 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 ghena dhati ghena dhinna ta tre ke te 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 ghena dhati ghena tunna ghena ta tre ke te 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 ghena dhati ghena back to the sum again. This is just to show you that how important it is. See, we haven't come to the point to show you even where the strokes are coming and how they would sound and all that. You might have a question in mind that why I did say about the compositions and how to play that. We haven't talked about that yet, but we haven't come to the point yet. We are talking about the point of reciting, how important it is to recite and clap. So this was just an example where practically you would feel the importance of it. We would definitely come to the point of playing and telling you the names of the strokes, the alphabets, the words, and the words made to the sentence making to the composition, and so on and so forth. How some are very traditionally rich compositions are there and all that we would definitely speak. But without clapping the beat, getting the cycle in mind, at the same time talking about the compositions on the meter, would be completely helpless. So to be able to make the strong foundation, this is the first and foremost thing to take care. We would talk a little bit about the Gharana, or the playing style in India for North Indian classical music for tabla. Gharana, the word comes from ghar. Ghar means house. So the gharanas, or the playing styles, are named on regions of India, like Delhi Gharana, so playing style of Delhi. And we have legendary tabla players who were considered as godfathers of tabla. Some of them, or many of them, are no more, and there are many of them. They're great tabla players. Some of you definitely know about that. So there are 6 clearly marked gharanas, 6 different playing styles that are established since long time. Other than that, there are a couple of more gharanas as well, but 6 gharanas I would name for you: Delhi, Lucknow, Farrukhabad, Ajirada, Banaras, and Punjab. One thing you have noticed, if you go through the map of India, that none of the places are far from each other, but there are playing styles of those gharanas. The maestros have lived in those places, and they taught their children, they taught their students, hundreds of students, and that's how the vocabulary, the eating habit, the lifestyle, everything was responsible for making that style and established that style. And the gharanas they differ according to technique and compositions, bows, the fingering, positioning of the fingers, and how we would, how you would speak your language, what is the nature of yourself, those things, a lot of the other things that matters in establishing a gharana, and we need some generations to establish that style, and that has been followed very strongly. So there are compositions which are maybe pretty much in common in all the 6 gharanas, and then those are named as traditional one. Like I can tell you one which sounds like dhate te dha dhate te dhag thuna kena tate te tata te dhag dhina ghena. This is one of the most popular compositions, and I'm sure this is played in all the gharanas. All the tabla players know this. We have different phrases like tete, terekete, dhag thuna kena, dhere dhere, dhene ghene, tignag, gadi gene, and these and that, and those phrases as phrase, they are played in all the gharanas. So, but we need to know, when it's like coming from a family. A child comes from a family, learns the etiquettes, learns the education from first his or her parents. Then he is sent to school. He knows other good things from the schools. Then he goes to college and university, goes out of his country to know good things. So that's how. So the parental teaching comes from the gharana that has a musical style which is unique. Every gharana has that. And one more thing, important thing that I want to tell you, for tabla is just like a language. So every gharana speaks that according to that emotion, that feeling, that upbringing, that kind of a lifestyle. So that gharana speaks that language, and it can have different kind of sentiments, different kind of emotions. Like if I say dha tere gharana tigna tere kadta gadta ne dha tigata dha tigata dha naga 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 tere kadta tere tere kadta dha kadta di dharanna kadta tere kadta tere kadta dha tere gharana tigna tere kadta gadta ne dha tigata dha tigata dha naga 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 tere kadta tere tere kadta dha gadta di dharanna kadta tere kadta tere kadta dha. So you can express it your way. Dha, where had you been all this time? I've been looking all around for you. Is it or is it? So it depends how you speak it. So it can be dha Is it that? Or is it not that? I don't know. You find it out.